All right, what is up? Welcome back for another recap video for today, January 20th. Finishing base hit green, nice base hit green day today, 70 bucks in my pocket. Trading LYT, GNS, and COSM with a small loss on BTB. So pre-market, I traded GNS. I was sleeping on this. I wasn't literally sleeping, but I was watching this and I was psyching myself out. I didn't want to trade GNS here right at 7 a.m. I was like, wow, this thing already made a huge move. Now we're opening pre-market here for TOS at 7 a.m. Start trading and it's breaking new highs. I should have been trading this right at 7 a.m. But because of it being up so high, I psyched myself out. I didn't start trading it until around here after realizing this is the only opportunity right now. So I might as well just be trading small size and trying to get something out of it. And I was able to get a small green pre-market before trading the open. Here was another nice move on GNS. Nice 5-minute breakout, W pattern. So sort of like a double bottom here, breaking that pivot point to breaks back below the 90 EMA, back above the 90 EMA for that higher low here, and that's when we go and test the highs. I traded up to the highs and I pretty much left quite a bit on the table here. I didn't trade any of that, 15%. So the GNS gave me FOMO right out of the gates, but I was small green coming into the open. GNS traded these first 1 minute candle, but this first 1 minute candle was very, very whippy. It was up and down, up and down, up and down. Actually, at this point, let's go into the video. It's much easier to explain. So today, not a terrible day. So GNS right here at the open. So I'm always using one chair to kind of test, the fills. We're getting pretty good fills here. So we right out of the gates, we start selling off. Then we get like an immediate 30-cent pop back above 5. There you go, right there. And it's kind of all over the place now. So a lot of risky stuff right here. First 1 minute candle. We do kind of chop around there. COSM pops up, and I'm going in. It's still not obvious at this point yet, so I'm kind of going for a breakout or bailout trades, especially buying up here in the 70s. GNS not looking too good right now. COSM's doing some crazy stuff here. Is it another 20-cent drop right there? Then we reclaim, and this is where I really should have gotten aggressive. Seeing this candle, bullish engulfing right here, holding the 9-minute and the VWAP. So I'm in at 71, and we do that, make that 1 minute candle make a new high, and I take it off for about break even. Then I get back in as I see volume and the tape picking back up at 73. And I should be adding into the high all the way, but I was too late there. I hesitated just a little bit too much right there. I got in at 83, and I should have got in at 79. Back in at 83, out at 87. Not a bad scalp there. And GNS for the pop and the drop. LYT now halted up. LYT now halted back down. All the way back down to 95 cents, from 119 to 95 cents. Look at that drop. And then watch this. It curls all the way back up to the highs. This is insane stuff. We don't see the stuff like this every day. back through the highs. This really caught me off guard. And I did take the trade through the highs for a small scalp. We do another dip down to the 9 EMA. And then we pop again over 124. I actually should have took this trade here for the break back over 120 for to break a new high, but I didn't. And COSM here, we have a nice 5-minute setup here. Breaking below the VWAP, reclaiming VWAP, holding above it. It's a good sign. Now we're going to test these previous resistance points around 85. I'm looking to get in a starter at 87. I want to see the break of 390. And there, I don't know why I did that. Why did I sell into the high? I should have added into the high. But we broke by a couple cents, and now we're back below high a day. Okay, now we're pushing 95. I really butchered this. This was actually the breakout I butchered. I really butchered this. Really bad. And here we go again. I'm going to show you this one. In at 96. And then we didn't get that retest to 4, so I'm now at 91. Now it's back up to 94. Now it's back down to 91. Now we're gonna, looks like we're about to retest $4. And we break $4. Ready, watch this. You go for the break of $4. I'm in at 97. I'm out at 98. Boom, I got filled at 403. 403. I wanted to get filled at $4. COSM felt a little bit sticky on TOS. It felt like I was like that millisecond delay kind of kept throwing me off. And I think I hesitated a little bit on this. And then now we dump all the way back down. Thank God I wasn't holding this, but we dumped all the way back down to 380. 5% drop. LYT, still doing its grinding thing. This thing, BTB, I actually buy the dip, small share size at 249, and we just kept selling off. There was a catalyst on this. Halted up, opened up, really strong, 50 cents higher. Huge gains on BTB. I thought this was going to be a good runner, at least an attempt, a bounce, an attempt for to break at 281, but we just kept selling off. It was terrible. And then LYT does one of these curls right back through the high. So we see this high volume here breaking back above 90 EMA, breaking back over this pivot. I took a starter just to have shares in, 25 shares. I'm doing some scalping action. I'm not even really thinking this is going to break high a day. But it slowly makes its way up to high a day, and then it just takes off. And we're still hanging around 96, 97. Now I break 138, 139. And now we're up to 140. I'm in because it might go right to the high, but then I sell as it immediately doesn't go. Now I start to buy into the high. But I take it off at 46, so really small gains. We had this huge move, but I was in small gains. Had small gains because I didn't want to hold. I didn't want to be patient enough. Now we up at 150, have a quick dip. Now I try to get long for the break of 150, but I'm just too late. I'm in at 151, now selling for a loss. Now we're back up to 154, halted up. Then we resume higher. I'm looking for another trade through 163, actually, yeah, I mistimed that dip. Here's an interesting, I was looking for the next 1 minute candle make new high. We're holding 90 EMA. Really looking at this tape here. So I see volume coming in, green, 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 adding and taking off. Adding back for the break of high day. Looks like I did that for a nice, that was actually not a bad trade right there. That was not a bad trade. And LYT just keeps on its grind in action now. Now I buy the dip, so we break two. Here's another example of, we had a nice dip and rip after the halt resumption right here. Here's the quick dip right under a nice whole dollar resistance. Now we get bought up, you see at 20K right at 199. We pop right over two, but I hesitated. I got filled at 203. I didn't want to buy immediately on, I should have bought right here. Right as that dip down there, I could have got a fill right at 140, 194, 195. Now you see that huge bid. Look at that. And I even have my market order out to be filled at $2. I get filled 1 second later at 203. I try to sell at 206 and it fills me back down at 202. So quite an embarrassment. And then to make things better, we dump down here. Reject the $2 level for now, and we go right into a dip. I buy the dip and it halts down. Now I'm stuck. It opens lower and I sell for a loss there. So pretty much erased this trade right here. So got a little bit too antsy on that dip. Here we break that 90 EMA, we reject 90 EMA, but we hold support. So right here, I was actually had a long to go for the break of the pivot right here at 183 or so, but I was clicked off of my TOS. I was in the search browser and my hotkeys were going into the search browser instead of TOS. So I missed that trade, but this would be not bad. You know, we reclaim the 9 EMA, holding these lows on a front side move. So 183, looking intensely on the tape, I would always add for an anticipation of the pivot and then add on the break, taking profits. Could get back, could get back in there. I don't know if I do. But yeah, LYT then, there's a little bit of a ascending channel there, or ascending wedge, and then starts to roll over right here. So that was LYT. That was the main one I focused on today. COSM was actually really good midday, right around 1 o'clock, 1 to 3. Really nice move. Didn't trade any of this, didn't trade any, then I logged back in here and I kind of start trading this on small size. This is a really good setup. 5 minute breakout, 1 minute pullback. We even had a halt right there. I was able to add a little bit more profits on the top. You know, really, I actually gave back some profits on this here. This was a 10-cent loss on very small size, but I did, yeah, right here. I was going for the break back over the 9 EMA, but we rejected pretty fast. I wasn't able to get out for break even. Actually gave back pretty much most of these profits I made on this front side. So, you know, as a lot of people say, easy come, easy go, hard come, easy go. Sometimes it feels like that, but kept it small, and it's just about, you know, staying consistent, building that confidence over time, and starting to size up as you get more confident. So that's it for the day. You know, nice base hit green today. So wrapping it up, and I'll see you guys not tomorrow. Have a great weekend. See you guys next week for the next recap. All right, peace.